Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to a new video. So, basically, sorry for the long while since I've done like talking about music instead of reviewing music, which is almost the same I think, but hey, so I want to go through, a lot of albums that have been in my CD player for the last while. I hope everybody's doing okay with the whole Corona shit show. So, the first one, I don't hear anybody talk about this, but it's one of my favorite technical old school death metal bands. Funeral Speech with Experimental World. The case is falling apart. It has been through like 5 or 6 movings of the places, but this is a old school death metal, thrashy technical band. Has some death influences as well, but I don't hear anybody talk about this, and in my opinion it's actually one of the better old school death metal bands. It is an oldie, but I'm almost sure that you can find this really cheap. So the next one isn't metal at all. This is Huxia from Ivar Björnsson and Einar Selvik. You probably heard me talk about this quite a lot. I even saw these guys play live. Ivar Björnsson is from Enslaved, and Einar Selvik is from Mordruna, and they make, how do you say, folk music, and it's really awesome. And to see these guys play their music a long time ago live was an experience on itself. Back to metal again. This is Throne with something in French. Plus humain à mordre, something like that. Some really horrifying, haunting black metal. Really thick in the mix. Really dark as well. Amazing project. I believe they're from Canada, I think. I could be totally wrong, but this is a project where you just need to sit down and just listen. You could compare it with Vegetate, something like that. Meets Kingdom. Combine those two and you probably have something like this. Then we go to old school doomish shit. Void Spawn with Ferric. That's how you spell it, I think. Ferric. And I don't hear anybody talk about this either. This is actually one of the best releases, I believe, in 2018 or 17, in my opinion. Released through Unspeakable X Records and Dark Descent Records. It's actually one of my favorite EPs, and I keep coming back to this one. I was just talking about Vegetate. Again, Vegetate here. I believe this is the Doden Hebben het Goed 1. And that's how you pronounce it. I know it's kind of hard for the non-Dutch speakers, but it's called Vegetate with the Doden Hebben het Goed. And this is actually, I think, one of the most known bands in this stack, except for one. Everybody knows that one, but then we go to a Dutch death metal, brutal death metal project. They're sadly not around anymore, but they left a great legacy. iChaos with the human repellent. Yeah, just look at that nasty ass brutal artwork. Really, really awesome. Yeah, just some brutal death metal where the Dutch people can be proud of, and there's not that much brutal death metal in the Netherlands, so every time something like this pops up, 9 out of 10 times, every brutal death metal lover or death metal lover is going absolutely batshit here in the Netherlands. So, iChaos, sadly, they're not around anymore. I believe they're in tons of other bands right now. Then we go to some tech death. Impuriza with Lacaida Detonatium. Jesus, that's not good. Alright, so Impuriza, I could compare them to Metalhead, but that's quite obvious because they got like weird influences all around, and these guys as well released through Seasons of Mist in 2017. But yeah, you could compare it to Metalhead, but replace the black metal side of Metalhead with death metal, and you got this, and replace the whole theme of the Egyptians, I believe they're talking about, or the Persians. Replace them with Aztecs, and you got Impuriza. Sorry, Jesus, my throat is killing me. Alright, let's go back to Belgium. Oathbreaker, Rea. Yeah, actually one of the most unique projects I've heard from the Belgian metal scene. Yeah, this project is just really, really good. They combine post-hardcore with black metal, and that's a soft spot for me. So yeah, Oathbreaker is one of those bands from the Church of Ra scene, just like Vegetate as well. They just released one song, I think, and with a couple of mixes of Chelsea Wolf as well. Highly recommend to check it out. Then we go to the most known band that has been on my player, Demoborg with Death Cult Armageddon. This is the Super Deluxe Fold Out Edition, something, and yeah, it's a weird packaging, but hey, yeah. I hope I get a lot of shit in the comments to say that this is my favorite Demoborg album, and you can see that by the state of this, quite beat up. But yeah, when I heard the song Vredesbird, that shit got me hooked, man. And the last one is a band from my hometown Haarlem in the Netherlands. This Obstructor with Wrong Hands, and by the looks of it, you will probably say this is like heavy metal or thrash metal, and you're goddamn right. This is an unsigned band, now operating out of Haarlem, and I think a bit of Amsterdam as well. But these guys, for their first release, they deliver a great product. The vocals are like really high. The yells and the screams are quite interesting, to say the least, and the guitar work, the riffage, is really good. I'll try to find a link in the description. I don't think there's anything on YouTube about these guys yet, so maybe a Bandcamp link or something. So yeah, go check out Obstructor, Wrong Hands. Well, that was it again. Sorry for the short video. It's almost 10 minutes, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope I'll see you next video.